Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to day 3 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Seems strange to say day 3 because I'm only at like mile 6, but as you know, I only did 0.7 the first day and then did just a short 5-mile hike yesterday. So I had a good night. Quite a bit of rain overnight, just off and on little showers, but nothing crazy. Actually, it was kind of nice to sleep to it. Kind of nice little sound on the tent. See, I got a nice view this morning. As you can see, it has cleared off tremendously. It looks like good hiking weather today. It's about 10 o'clock. I didn't really have to start too early. I was figuring out my mileage. Trying to go, I got to go at least 10 miles today to get to the next water source. I'm carrying 3 liters of water, but I got to get to Hauser Creek. It's basically about half of the day there will be up, and then the other half will be down. So should be good on water. I'm carrying 3, and I've already had another liter of water. So I just used 1 at camp last night to eat and drink before I went to sleep. So yeah, I had a good night. It was a long night in the tent. Don't necessarily love that, but kind of is what it is doing the short days, and definitely trying to break my body in the right way. So camped next to a couple of nice kids I met back at Campo, Ashley and Micah. Super great kids. I'll put a photo of them in right here. Yeah, super nice kids. They're waiting around on a couple of packages. I think they're changing up some gear, so they may be a couple days behind me. Might see them again. You never know out here. So we did trade numbers and got photos. So, you know, like I said, definitely enjoyed talking to those guys. It's their first thru hike, so always nice to see it's kind of hard to replace people on their first thru hike. Like, it's such a unique feeling. Like, I remember that from the AT. Like, it's just so special. So not that starting any thru hike is pretty cool, but yeah, your first one, like, super cool. So anyway, I just want to say good morning. Like I said, a good day of hiking ahead. So let me get on down the trail, and like I said, got to get to at least water, so we know we're going like a little over 10 or 11. So basically trying to kind of mimic my steps from last year. The first 2 or 3 days I had good campsites all three times. So maybe doing kind of the same thing. We'll see how I feel once I get to the water. It's 10, so I'll probably get there, late afternoon. I'll take some breaks and take my time. So we'll see how it goes. The trail is definitely, I'm not sure if you can see this behind me, the trail has definitely grown up more than last year, which I guess makes sense. So oh my gosh. But anyway, we'll see you down the trail. Hiking through some rocks. Looks like some waterfall somewhere seeping out. Maybe just from the rain last night, but I'm not seeing any place to gather it, so probably wouldn't have been an option, but maybe. You never know. There's probably, like when I said I got the water yesterday, it was kind of the last water source. I mean, there's other options off trail, maybe a trough here and there, just things that may be questionable. So I'm not sure. Try to get all the good water when I can. So, yeah, it's beautiful this morning. Nice views, as always, on the PCT. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but there's the first cows of the trail. I love the pastures. It's one of my favorite things on the AT. You can still see the border in the distance. Second breakfast. If you know, you know. I'm at mile 7.4. Almost spent the night here last night, but I think it was full. Yeah, it's a nice spot right there for anybody coming behind me. Got a nice view. It's kind of windy, but that's good for condensation. It does have a little bit of windbreaks around it. So, and then there's another one. Can't see it from here. Right over there is a second site. So yeah, pretty cool. They're kind of few and far between compared to the AT. The tent sites are, but they're usually pretty nice with a nice view instead of just stuck in the woods. So it's cool. You just kind of have to plan ahead, make sure you get there on time. So. I'm feeling a little bad because the girl left Campo yesterday morning and she was trying to decide whether to wear her leggings or shorts, and I was like, oh, wear your shorts. I remember the trail last year, it wasn't too grown up or anything, but that was last year. It has grown up a lot. Like I'm wearing my shorts, but I'm definitely fighting through bushes and branches everywhere. It's a lot different than the AT, where it's mainly leaves that just get knocked off the tree and kind of the path stays clear. Here it's a lot of more bushes and kind of things. They're definitely a little bit tougher. So yeah, hopefully she's not too mad at me. I will apologize if I see her. Oh my gosh. This is not really good. Looks like somebody lost a large amount of chips. Yeah, that's not a... I mean, I guess some animals will take it away, but it's really kind of bad to leave food out for them. So, of course, I mean, I guess they could have spilled them without knowing. I don't know. I don't think they threw them up. Ooh, so I feel bad for them, but they look pretty fresh. So, still moving along. I'm almost to the top of the climb, and the rest of the day will be pretty easy to the water, at least, and then could be another climb depending on where I end up camping. Okay guys, just stopped for lunch up at the top of the climb. Basically had a snack. We kind of snacking today and wanted to do a meal. So, started with a drink mix of green, like a green powder that's kind of like greens. So I'm trying to keep some nutrition. Then I had an iced honey bun, a classic healthy item. Then I had the big syrup bar, and then I just had some Cheetos and cheese crackers. And something else, can't remember something else. So I'm thinking about possibly such a big climb out of the water. Once I get there, I may do dinner before I camp out, maybe something like that. So didn't want to eat too much right now. So yeah, I switched to the sun hat from the ball cap. I know it seems redundant to have both, but I really need both. As a bald guy, like I always got to have something on my head, and the sun hat's like not that useful like in town, and it gets wet. We sweat a lot. It's just not super comfortable, so I like to have the option to switch it out. So I'll be wearing the sun hat probably most of the afternoons when it's really hot and sunny. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah, good so far. I feel pretty good today, so I'm gonna keep on trucking. Pretty exciting. I'm starting to see my favorite PCT tree from last year, the Manzanita, I think it's called. These are the first ones I saw. I got excited last year when I saw them for the very first time. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. I love the bark. I mean, the leaves are just alright, but the bark of the tree, I mean, they even feel kind of cool. Like, yeah, I like these trees a lot. Definitely my favorite tree so far. Okay, I've had this hat for a year, and I just figured out it's got a place to, like, when you put your sunglasses, it's got a spot for them. Pretty cool. These are the same glasses I had last year. I know that was orange last year, but Sally, my sister-in-law, actually painted it blue for me, so it matched all my other stuff. So it's very important. Probably the most important part of thru-hiking is to make sure that your logo on your sunglasses matches the rest of your gear. So anyway, I stopped in the shade for a bit. I got about 4 more miles to the water. So, and it's all downhill. So, like, literally and figuratively. So I will see you on up the trail. Here's kind of a good view of the trail on the other side of the canyon. which I'll be either hiking up later tonight or early in the morning. I don't know if you can see it follows. It goes right there, up that way, and then back up that way, and then eventually to Lake Marina. Made it to the dirt road. Just gotta walk 0.7 down there, and then head down to Hauser Canyon. It's kind of hard to see, but down there somewhere. If you need help, push the red button. Rescue personnel will arrive shortly to help you. Do not leave this area. Well, that's good to know. I'm good right now, though. I am officially 5.1 miles from a burger and a shower. That is very motivating. Even on the first couple of days, like that's still very motivating. So just gotta hike way down this trail, straight down into the canyon there, and then kind of see what's up. Looks like there may be a lot of people, a lot of day one people kind of come here, because if they don't want to do 5 like I did yesterday, you kind of have to do 15 or carry water or something. So a lot of them come all the way here to the 15. So campsites might be tough, but we'll see. I may cook dinner and then hike on up the other side of that mountain over there and try to find the first camp spot I come to. Or, you know, there may be a spot down there. We'll see. I don't think the camping's that great by the creek, so maybe there might be an open spot. I'm pretty tired, so I'm pretty open-minded. I'll probably just need a flat spot somewhere. I also got to watch out for poison oaks. There's a lot of comments on Far Out about poison oak at this water source, so I will keep a close eye out. Okay, peeps, I've set up camp with some nice people, and I'm cooking dinner. Unfortunately, there's a lot of ants close by, so I'm having to be very careful. Anyway, I'm about to eat some dinner and turn in for the night. I appreciate you watching, and I will catch you in the next one.